Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to this week's very strange episode of Monday Motivation. So as you may know already, I'm Jenny Kovacs. I'm known as the Queen of Being Seen, and if you can hear a little bit of background noise, I'm live in London. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm here on the streets of London. I'm just between Poultry, or just outside Poultry in EC2 in London. So this morning's Monday Motivation is going to be short, sharp, succinct and to the point, and expect a lot of background noise. So I really hope you can hear me okay. I just slipped into a little bit of a side street just to be able to broadcast this to you. So already I can see you're on, so just saying hello Alan, waving back to you. And remember, if you're watching this and you don't put any comments in the box below or don't ask me any questions, I will let you watch in peace. So this morning is all about some ways to motivate yourself for any particular Monday, any morning, any week, but particularly if there's something difficult coming up for you. So far in the last 7 days, at least since the last time I broadcast to you, I've heard of people that are having like loads of struggles at work. Maybe they're going to work and something's not working out for them and it's caused them a little bit of stress. I've heard of people who are trying to put themselves out there and they're hitting a bump in the road. They're not sure like how to proceed, how to go. And just this Saturday I was honoured to speak to a really gorgeous bunch of people at Jen Hall's event, which was Expert Unrivaled. So interestingly, we had a lot of people up to some really fantastic things in the world, and yes, you could call them experts. So how do you keep going when you've got something that's a bump in the road, a smack in the face, or something that feels like it's going to take you down at the knees? So I'm going to share over the next sort of 10 minutes or so some tips that I hope will help you navigate not just this Monday, not just this morning, not just this week, but moving further forward in your life, whether it's next month, the quarter or the year. And as always, I would really love it if you could share this video. If you could share this either on your private timeline, because you never know what your friends are going through in your life, or if you could just share it on your own page, or if you've got a Facebook group, if you'd share it there, I'll be absolutely grateful to you. Hey, good morning, Faye. So for those of you that are joining and wondering where I am, especially my American friends, there's proof. I'm in London. A nice big red bus for you just to show you, but I'm actually just outside Poultry and Bank station. So a couple of things. When I got up this early this morning, incredibly early, I don't know about you guys in the UK, are you still doing that thing that, oh, I got up at 5 o'clock, which is really 4 o'clock, I'm going to go to bed at 11 o'clock, which is really 10 o'clock. So if you experience anything like this, then let me know. But I got up really early this morning at 5 o'clock and actually felt very refreshed, so that's good. My body's taken the British summertime settings. And as I got on my train first thing, I noticed this guy walking in front of me. Now he had running shorts on with like proper serious running like leggings, for want of a better word, with his running trainers in his socks. He had a jacket on, he had a hoodie on, he had his backpack on. He meant business. And why am I sharing this with you? Because wherever he was about to go to, he was about to do something, and he was like fully prepared for the task. It's so easy to have to get up early. It's so easy to have to stretch ourselves outside of something that we would normally do. It's so easy to have the thought that we're going to do something, but how do you motivate yourself to actually do it? You can use the whole principle of the past, the present and the future to motivate yourself. Do you know what? I have to say, here in the city, I'm getting more people curious as to what I'm doing than usual. A lot of people walking past sort of looking, what is that woman doing? Is she a reporter? What is she doing? So anyway, use your past, present and future to motivate yourself. So here's how we do it. Like, as time goes on, as the day goes on, we never know what's going to come up in our lives. Like, I can stand here now, there are people walking in the background, but how do I know whether a car, a taxi, a bus, a cycle, a pedestrian is going to come up next? And our life is very much like that. So because we don't know, I spoke last week about how we can prepare ourselves for our day. So if you haven't seen that, go back and look at, I think it was season 2, episode 18. Go and have a look at that. But what I'd get you to do is, as you go through life, there are little moments that light you up. There are moments that really excite you. It could be a song that you hear. It could be something that you see. Take a photo of it, capture it. It could be something that you've eaten. Make time in the present moment of your life to capture those things that light you up, those things that make you happy, those things that get you excited, those things that really jazz you. And here's what you do with them. You collect them, whether it's on your phone, in your notebook, in your mind, or anywhere else. You collect them for such times when you need a bit of a boost. So that's what you do with the past stuff. So it starts off with being your present and then very quickly goes to your past. Now here's something I want you to know. If you're going to work and you're feeling a bit of trepidation for going to work today, there'll be a reason behind it. And I know that many of you may have been taught wowzers. I know that many of you may have been taught that, if you feel bad, that you should put some paint over the top of it and feel really great soon, and feeling bad is a bad thing. And actually, if you're feeling bad about something, it's normally a really great indicator that there's something you need to pay attention to. So whilst most people will tell you just to kind of stuff the feeling away, say something nice, think something nice, get rid of it, actually take a moment, if you're not feeling great about something, just to sit in it and find out what it's trying to tell you. I've spoken to friends over the past few months who have gone through the grieving process, and they're like, I really don't feel like doing much. Well, of course you don't. You're going through a grieving process. Your body is telling you that you're not happy about something. And hey ho, guess what it is? You might be worried about what you'll see when you'll go to work today. Your body's telling you there's something to pay attention to. Either it's time to tighten up your skills, your knowledge, your behaviour at that work, or maybe it's time for you to start looking around to see if there's somewhere else that would work better for you and for what you want to do. So have a look at what's going on in the present and take note of it. Don't be scared of any kind of feelings that don't feel 100% happy, fluffy and lovely all the time. There's normally, it's like your gut, your body is physically letting you know and telling you that something needs to be paid attention to. Hey Tracy, thanks for saying hi. If you're wondering where I am, I'm in London. There's the proof. Lots of people thinking, gosh, what is that girl doing? So I'm standing here against this. I quite like this grate. It reminds me of my picture for the Monday motivations. So I'm really thinking about you. If you've got if you know that you've got something coming up this week, maybe you don't know, and how you can collect it. So go back to your past, have a look at some things that you can collect. It could be things that you've seen, could be things that you even smelt, things that you hear, things that you've eaten, music that you've heard, anything like that. Collect those for encouragement when you need them most, and break the timeline down. Take it minute by minute instead of trying to take it day by day or week by week or even hour by hour. So good morning, Tracy. Tracy's saying good morning to me and good morning to everyone else. So then here's how you kind of prepare for the future. A little bit like what I've just said about the minute by minute, hour by hour. Too many of us try to get stuff done in huge, massive, big chunks. Now there comes a time in anyone's life where you need to be able to shrink that down. If you wonder what I'm looking at, you'll see it in mirror writing. Only in this area of London can you have a Ralph Lauren polo bus that's blue. Only in London. I just thought I would show you that. That's why I got distracted then. So remember to break things down. If you have got a task to do, or you've got something you want to get done, you're saying by the end of the week, and you're feeling like you don't even want to get started, or maybe you're procrastinating on it, you're making it into two bigger tasks. So for example, if there's something you need to get done and your computer's just stopped working, even saying, oh well, I'm going to you know, get my computer fixed and then I can get it done. Well, what can you do first? That's still a big task. Is there somebody that you can contact? Is there somebody that knows a little bit about computers you can speak to? Is there someone else's that you could use? Like, where are you going to find them? Are you going to do it online? Are you going to pick up the phone? Are you going to go out to a computer shop? Really start to like chunk stuff down into smaller parts. And here's the thing, to keep you on that road to motivation, the best thing that will give you is a little step-by-step guide. Sorry, tapping with my phone. Little step-by-step guide, something that you can do every single day to get you closer to your goal. But when you say, oh, I want to open a business or I want to start a business, that's a huge goal. And then you'll find yourself procrastinating and wondering why it's not getting done. So like, shrink the lines bit by bit. So I've got my very first coaching call in at 7:30 today, so I'm going to be doing that. In the meantime, I'm just going to walk up the street. I want to show you a little bit of London. How gorgeous is this? I don't know if you can even see that properly. There you go. Blue skies, a very busy London. I would like to hear how you, like, what you do to get yourself motivated and what you've done to get yourself motivated through the toughest of times too. You know, have you relied on friends and support? I know that many of my clients talk about, you know, how important it is to surround yourself with people who have got your back. You know, last week I had some fantastic support from a really great friend and business colleague of mine who was able to, we were able to talk, we were able to mastermind, we were able to sort things out. Who do you have in your life that does that? I've just read a really interesting post from somebody who talks about how, you know, with the best intention, those of us in business, how we ask our family and friends for their opinion and what they think about things, yet they've never run a business. They don't know what it entails. They don't know what it involves. And with the best feeling in the world, they mean well, but how can they tell you whether to invest in something, not invest in something, whether to go for something, not go for something, whether to pay for something or not pay for something, when they haven't even walked a step in your shoes, let alone a mile, or been through the heartache. So who do you surround yourself with? Well, I know if you go to the top of this page and click on the button to join the Visibility Vibes Tribe group, you'll know that there's a juicy group of people who are always there to support you, lift you up. And if you weren't in the group yesterday and you missed a Sunday share, please go in there. Share what you're doing in terms of your business or your life or your free gift. Share what you're doing in there so that other people know that there are people like you that can help them. But most of all, be seen, be heard, be truly visible, and live your life with passion and purpose. Go for what you want, go for what you do, and support yourself as well as the people that you support in your business. Thank you so much for watching. I'll give you another view of London behind me. Let the camera adjust a bit so you can see it. Have a fantastic and motivational day, and bye for now.